everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Bellsoup here, and today I'm finally back. It's almost been a month. On the 28th it would be a month, I believe. Even though I posted a video after that, but I already been taking, I think, 2 weeks off. I don't know. And it is, what is the date today? It is the 23rd of March. And I'm super disappointed because I forgot my March intro and how cool I like the butterfly around it. And it's not gonna be March soon. But yeah, so I'm basically gonna be explaining why I took a break and stuff like that, but there's a lot I need to catch up on, you guys. That didn't make any sense what I just said. This might be a really long video. I'll probably make a part 2. I'm gonna try to make a part 2. So yeah. No, let's get right into the video. I haven't worked for a while, so yeah. I should probably turn my sound off so it's not annoying. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. But one thing that you need to know is my friend Emily, she hasn't been posting videos because I'm her editor and I was taking a break. And I know I could have edited her videos, but I wanted to take 100% break, so yeah. I haven't been on Discord for a very long time. I was on there for a little bit not too long ago. But yeah, it is so weird making another YouTube video. Also, it's so much easier to control these mopeds. It's so weird. But anyways, I haven't been playing a lot of Roblox either. Because Lent happened. I'll turn that off, that's really annoying. And if you're not sure what that is, I think I might have explained it, I'm not sure. But it's a religious thing. I think only Christians do it. You just give up something for Lent. It's preparation of Jesus rising from the dead, if you believe in that. But yeah, and then at Easter, it's over. Oops. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be back. Like, for a really long time, like, before I even told you guys that I was taking a break, I think it was like a week and a half I took off before I decided to take a break or make a video about it. But I wasn't doing that good. My mental health was extremely bad. There's a lot of things going on that just wasn't a good idea to, I don't know, fake it, I guess. I'm not really saying fake it, but I just didn't really feel inspired to make a video, I guess. And today, I actually met 2 girls in Royal High. I haven't played Sunset Island for a long time because it stopped working for me, like, out of the blue, like, randomly stopped working, and then finally, like, a month later, I'm like, oh, it works. And I tried and tried and tried to make it work, and it just wasn't working, so I guess I gave Sunset Island a break, and it finally worked today, and I was like, yes! So I don't have to go to the castle, because you don't get that much diamonds that quickly. But, yeah, and I met these 2 girls, and they, like, what are they saying? I don't know how it even started, but I said I had a channel, they said they wanted to subscribe, so they looked it up, and we kept talking about, like, YouTube stuff, and I got so inspired to make a video, even though I was, like, in class, and obviously I couldn't. Also, it's 4:40 p.m. But yeah. I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. What did you miss? So, okay, the reason why I took a break, like I said, mental health, and I know I don't have to explain every little detail, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna explain what I'm comfortable with sharing. As you know, I'm diagnosed, I'm not sure if you know this, maybe. I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety, 2 mental health illnesses, what you call them, illness? I don't know. And I was diagnosed in November, I think, or earlier. And anxiety, I've been depressed. No, I've been diagnosed since, oh gosh, 4th grade or 3rd grade? I don't know, somewhere between that time. So yeah, that's a long time I've been diagnosed. So that's nothing new. But I had to switch my medication 3 times. And that is extremely annoying because I just want to be happy, and yeah, I need medicine to help me be happy. This kind of might be a hard subject for some of you guys. Sorry, but I'm not gonna get too much detail about it. But yeah, first I went from 5 milliliters or milligrams. I can't remember. I think it's mg. And then the 10, and then now I just recently switched to, exactly a week ago, I started taking a different type of medicine, like a different name. Like it has a completely different name, you know? And so far, good results, but for it to fully work, it takes up to 2 weeks for you to see 100% full effect from it. And that happens with the other one too. But so far, so good. Not much crying like I used to do. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, and that's what I was worried about. I was like, you know, but yeah, I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. I don't even know what to say. And one of the things that we started was occupational therapy. I'm not exactly sure what the definition is. But basically I'm going there because I don't have a diagnosed eating disorder, but if I were to go have a diagnosis, I'd probably be diagnosed with some type of eating disorder. So yeah, because that's what the doctor told me. They're like, you could definitely be diagnosed with what's going on and like how you eat, and you know, but they didn't diagnose me. So we're working on the eating that I have, an eating problem. I don't know if I've ever shared that I had an eating problem, but ever since like depression started, I lost 15 pounds. Not proud of it at all. If you know me, I'm pretty skinny. And losing that much weight is not good. The doctor, when I went to go get my physical, my doctor said she's starting to get worried and I might end up in a hospital. So, and I was pretty bummed about that because I knew there was a problem. Maybe you guys can relate, I don't know, but I didn't want to end up in a hospital or a mental hospital because my mom said that she almost had to send another one of my siblings to a mental hospital when they had depression. You're probably, either it's Steve or Scott. Try to figure out which one it is. Which one has depression? I shouldn't have said that. Because those are my only 2 older brothers. And then my younger siblings obviously are way too young to have depression, which that's not likely either. I mean, Mike is my twin, but he doesn't, by the way. At least that we know of. But yeah, so no worries there. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, mental hospital. Yeah, so like, I don't ever eat lunch. Like, lunch is not a thing for me. Like, you know, I don't know. And sometimes I'll be so hungry that I don't even feel it. Like, I forget what it feels like to be hungry half the time. It's freaking annoying. I hate it. Sorry if freaking is more on the swear word terms, but I don't really care. But I don't know. And I think that actually living with my grandma has helped me with my eating problem. Because who's screaming upstairs? Because at where my dad lives, basically my mom said dad's house because he lives there. But I would just like stay in my room for the entire day and I would never leave my room. And there's no food up there. I don't have a kitchen in my room, I wish. But I wouldn't even leave at all. to eat food. I would have water with me, and maybe sometimes I'd have some food in my room and that I would eat, but I would literally starve myself the entire day until it was dinner. Like, that was my life, seriously. And ever since we moved here, it got a lot better from what it was. I mean, I'm still not eating like every meal, but at least I'm eating now because I'm really close to a kitchen. Like, you know, and my mom and my grandma are super upset with me because I'm supposed to be eating a meal and a protein every meal, but I don't. I eat like cookies for breakfast because I have to eat with my medicine. Lunch doesn't usually exist, or just have like crackers or chips or popsicles or something. But yeah, so I don't really have a lot of protein one day. Yeah. Enough about that talk. Let's talk about lately I have been sick. Ear infection. It was practically an ear infection. They didn't diagnose it as an ear infection, but it was pretty freaking close to an ear infection. They just gave me is it called ibuprofen? I don't know. It's a red pill. That's all I know. But wow, that's a fast car. Yeah, so they told me I should take that for my ear infection, which I'm actually allergic to penicillin, which they use that for ear infections, if you wanted to know. But yeah. And I went to the doctor on Saturday, I think? Or was it Friday? I think it was Saturday. Is today Tuesday? Yeah, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm going crazy. Yeah, so another thing that I probably shouldn't say, because it's kind of a harsh topic, but on Sunday, where I live, there was a murder and a suicide. So apparently, like, I don't know how far away. I think like either a block and a half, a block or two away from where I'm staying, like where I live right now. That's how far away it happened. I didn't hear any gunshots at all on Sunday, unless I didn't go anywhere Sunday. I was super sick Sunday, same with my mom. We were just watching Netflix all day. So I didn't hear anything. But basically, I think they were married. Also, there's a link to a website, but you're gonna know exactly where I live if I show that link. So I'm not gonna do that, but I only showed it to two of my closest friends. But the husband shot her, and then he shot himself. And like 2 hours later, the car was still, like, they were in a car and it was still running, and the neighbors complained. The cops came by and found that. So yeah, scary. I didn't even know that until Monday. I found out. I was like, what? It's crazy. Like, that literally happened like so close. I never knew it happened. It's crazy. I think they said it happened at 8 p.m. So maybe that's why I didn't hear it. I wasn't sleeping at that time though. I don't know. But whatever. But that's what happened there. Sorry, I keep checking the time to see how many minutes are on the video. My throat hurts from talking. I'm not used to that. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh, right now my grandpa is at the ER with my mom and grandma. I made a TikTok about this, but blood warning. He has a bloody nose, and it keeps on coming and coming and coming, and it stopped finally, and then they took him to the hospital, and it's a lot. I didn't see the blood. I'm happy, because I probably would have been grossed out. Even if I'm not like a gross person over blood, it would still gross me out. But yeah. So that's happening. They're at the hospital right now. My brother Scott is actually here with his basically his girlfriend and their daughter. Yeah. Maybe that's who's screaming upstairs. Oh, man. I don't know if there's anything else to talk about. I'm trying to remember. March. Next week is spring break for me. And I was planning on making a video next week instead of this week. But, you know, I felt super inspired and I couldn't let down the opportunity. So that's good. And I want to be back. Like, truly, honestly, I'm going to be 100% honest here. When I first took a break, I wanted to quit. Like, I was 98% sure I was going to quit YouTube. Like, there's only 2% chance that I wasn't going to quit. And I never told you that. I told my friend Anna and I think Phoenix. I only know like 2 people about that. And I didn't even tell Josh. And well, like also Josh said he was so annoyed that everybody kept asking, how's Belle doing? He's like, I don't know. And honestly, I haven't talked to him in a while. So he doesn't really know much. No offense, Josh. But yeah, so I really wanted to quit. I just didn't want the responsibility of making videos. I don't really know exactly, but I really wanted to quit. It was too much for me. But then also April 10th, if you're an OG, April 10th, guess what that date is? April 10th, 2020, and this year it's gonna be exactly a year from when I started YouTube. Which newer subscribers might be thinking that's not true because this channel was actually my first channel was deleted. Okay, if you look at some of the first videos of me showing my old channel, I started April 10th. It was 7 days, I think, before my cousin's birthday. So that's how I remember that. But yeah. My first video was Mike screaming poop and noob. And me in the background saying, no, stop. Oh my goodness. I remember that. Okay, that's probably for another video. We're gonna share some memories. Comment down below if you remember that. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is funny. But yeah, this video is starting to get a little bit too long. I wasn't expecting it to be that long. I'm gonna end the video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you soon. So make sure to hit a bit like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!